Today is September 11th, 2025, a day of remembrance as a country of the events that occurred on September 11th of 2001.
Going back to that day, I remember my husband being a federal police officer and getting called back, and our youngest son was just 2 weeks old.
Today is a day of remembrance of the almost 3,000 lives lost that day due to blatant acts of terrorism. So today we want to do a call to action, and it's very simple. Thank a first responder, whether they're police, fire, EMT, whatever, as well as active and former military, whether they're active duty or reserve or National Guard, because that day changed us as a country.
Changed every one of us. I mean, all the way down to just who we are. Because at that time, I had 4 young boys. My oldest was 8, and my baby was 2 months old, or 2 weeks old.
2 weeks.
And as time got on, I knew my life was mother, wife, supporter of a first responder. And in 2003, I decided that I would give back to my community and country by becoming a sheriff's deputy and serve for 10 years.
Yep. And I have been serving since long before then, having entered the military out of high school, and then post-military entered into the first responder field. And I still serve to this day.
Yes.
But hopefully just a few more years, and then I get to retire.
Yes. And we also have 2 sons, our second to oldest and our youngest, who had the calling with the Army. Brandon's parents are both Army veterans.
My family is full of veterans of all branches of the military, except for Coast Guard.
Yeah. And we have one son is still currently serving as a reservist, but he's also a firefighter paramedic in Dallas, Texas.
And we could not be prouder.
No. And then our youngest went active duty Army. And after he served, he's come back home, and he still serves in a medical capacity, if you will.
Yeah, with a major international company.
Right.
So on that note, today, per our son's request, he wants us to review Freedom Whiskey Company's small batch bourbon. This is coming in at 90 proof. I don't know really anything about this company other than it's
100% veteran owned.
Right. It's a 100% veteran owned company, distilled and bottled by Hassoff Whiskey Company out of Spring Valley, California. And it's aged a minimum of 18 months. That's kind of concerning.
It's going to be young, but this is our son's bottle, and he had to work today. Otherwise, he would have probably joined us in on a pour with this. But he begged us to please put this one into the review on an important day, and we felt that Patriots Day would be a perfect day for our freedom and to honor our heroes.
Yes. All right. Looking at it on the nose, on the glass, excuse me, it is very light, and it looks every bit of the 18 months minimum.
It's going to be young, but sometimes I like a young. He's going to go there. Sometimes I do like the younger whiskeys over the older whiskeys.
She likes the younger ones.
He always gets me because I said I like them younger. Well, I did marry younger.
Yes, you did. All right. even at 90 proof, it's giving some legs on the glass. And she's going right to the palate, as always. I mean, she can't follow how we do this.
Mm.
On the nose, I'm getting some floral note, honey, some vanilla, maybe a slight caramel, like a blonde, like you would call a blonde caramel, not really a dark one. Maybe a little brown sugar.
Well, I wanted to kind of get a little sample in there to help my nose because I've been dealing with sinuses all day.
Says the lady with the nose ring.
Hey, I get 2 different scents off each nostril.
So
it is.
Before I take it to the palate, I do want to toast to all my fellow veterans and first responders. Cheers. May we never forget, and until we meet those that have gone before us, till Valhalla. Cheers.
Cheers. And for me, I do get a fruit note. It is so much lighter on the palate, and then, well, the nose especially, because it's more, it's like a light fruit, almost like an apricot, and a little bit of vanilla, some honeysuckle. Suckle. Honeysuckle. It's a suckle. But it's young. It's not oaky at all on the nose. Mm-hmm. But of course, with 18-month statement, but
well, minimum of 18 months. Well, so they did blend some 18-month in here. But there's no indication of what the oldest is in it.
No. And honestly, I mean, this is an open bottle. I mean, my son has partook of this bottle. So partaken of this bottle. My bad. But he's had this one for a little bit. So it's opened up. So it's actually pretty nice on the nose and on the palate because I got like an apricot on that first sip, but I need a second sip.
The nose is opening up after that first sip.
Mm-hmm.
More of the same. I mean, normally I'd see something 18-month age stated. I tend to gravitate away from that. But we promised him we would do this one because he said it's a special bottle for a special day.
Okay, now I'm getting apple and cinnamon on the second sip.
Okay, I can see that.
I had more apricot on the nose in the first sip, but this went straight up like a sweet Granny Smith apple.
Mm-hmm.
A little tart, a little sweet with some honey, and brown sugar, and vanilla.
Yep, I'm getting more of the cinnamon now.
The cinnamon's on the finish.
I do see the apple note you're talking about. It's bright, it's sweet. The viscosity on it is it's not huge, but it lets you know it's there. On the finish, it's not really just a brief finish, but it's not long. But I get almost a slight smoky note, if you will.
That's interesting because I'm thinking baked apples, and what would go really good with these, the Applebee's baby back ribs.
Oh yes, absolutely. This would go great with that.
With the baked apples.
Because with the baking spices on this and the sweetness of it, I think it would accent well, especially with the sauce.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting on this. And Applebee's is the only one I know that use the apple wood when they're smoking their baby backs.
Yeah.
And to have those baked apples to go alongside.
And if you really wanted to, like, if you wanted to add a savory note to those
sweet
baked
potato?
apple, no.
I want a sweet potato to go with it for the savory.
Do the baked apples, but do some applewood smoked bacon to crumble on top of that so you get that sweet and savory.
Oh, you're talking about adding to the apples.
Correct.
Okay. I could kind of say that. But I'm just like, usually when you order the entree where you get those baby back ribs with that smoked applewood, you get those side of the apples.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could either go with the beans, but I would like a sweet potato with it because I
I'd
think
rather
the
use the sweet potatoes the beans.
Ah! You're silly.
But this would be great with that. Now, looking at this, it does have the price tag on it because I think you got this at the PX on base, and this is $40 for this. It's not a bad pour for $40. Would I take it over any other daily drinker that we have?
I would like that to be on the bar. That's enjoyable. I think this is a good summertime pour.
It is, especially, I mean, we've been battling upper 90s to 100s and stuff.
Yeah, and what was the proof on this again?
90.
Yeah. It's light, it's refreshing, it's not over heavy. That I think it goes, I mean, we do so much grilling during the summer.
Yeah. This is light, it's refreshing. It gives you what you're looking for, but it's not heavy. So this would be a great summertime sipper.
I think so.
As far as the cigar goes, The Girl with No Name by Drew Estates would be a really good one because it gives you some of that baking spice as well as a sweet note on that cigar.
I would go with either the maybe a Groovy Blue to give me a little fruit note to go with it, or maybe a vanilla to maybe bring out the vanilla.
Yeah,
it's very monotonous. It's a slight vanilla. So I think those would be my choices.
And I could see that. Goes down nice and easy. There's not really any harshness to it. I mean, this is not life-altering whiskey, but it's good. It's pleasant, and would be great in the summer. Absolutely.
And for $40, I mean, it's one of your better price.
Yeah. I would buy this again, definitely, because it is a veteran-owned company.
Yeah, support our veterans.
It would be hard to top my benchmark as far as price goes because that's sub $30.
But $10 more.
$10 more, and you're supporting a veteran-owned company. You know what? I'm going to drop the $10.
Absolutely.
All right. And while you guys are here, leave us a comment down below. Have you tried this whiskey and what your thoughts are? And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And
like us too.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah. So, Mary, I think that'll do us today.
Just remember, we just have this one life to live.
So make it about family, good friends, and great whiskey.
And don't forget to think of that. And a first responder, law enforcement, anybody you might come in contact today. And from personal experience, give a good, strong hug to those you love. Absolutely. Until next time, our friends. Cheers. Cheers.